I've mastered the art of walking away without looking back, but something about you bends my direction. Like gravity forgot its rules. I know every exit in the room, yet when you stand there breathing quietly, I forget which way freedom is supposed to be. I trained myself to leave before attachment could grow roots, but you arrived, already planted inside me. I've escaped storms, people, and versions of myself, but your presence feels like a planet I keep falling toward. I used to walk away clean, untouched, undefeated. Then you looked at me like I was meant to stay. I don't chase, I don't linger, I don't beg. But with you, even my instincts hesitate. I've always known when to go until you made staying feel like a dangerous kind of peace. I thought distance was my strength, yet your gravity turned my confidence into confusion. I've closed doors without remorse, but you made me pause with my hand still on the handle. I've left people mid-sentence before, but you silence me without saying a word. I taught myself that attachment is a weakness. Then you arrived and made vulnerability feel inevitable. I know how to disappear, but you make me want to be seen in ways that scare me. I've walked away from love, chaos, and promises, yet you pull me closer without asking. I was never afraid of leaving until staying started to feel like destiny. I've survived by not needing anyone, but you feel like an exception my soul didn't plan for. I don't believe in being trapped, yet your presence feels like a beautiful, deliberate captivity. I know how to choose myself, but you make me question where I end and you begin. I've practiced detachment like a ritual, but you interrupt it effortlessly. I thought I was immune to emotional gravity until you made my heart heavier. I've walked away from everything that tried to own me, yet you don't chase, and that's why I stay. I don't lose control easily, but with you, control slips quietly through my fingers. I know how to leave without closure, but you make unfinished moments feel sacred. I've mastered solitude, but your silence speaks louder than my independence. I never feared being alone, yet the thought of walking away from you feels unnatural. I was built to escape, not also orbit, but here I am, circling you endlessly. I've always chosen distance over damage, but you feel like a risk worth remembering. I don't cling, yet your gravity holds me without touching me. I thought leaving was strength until staying started to feel like courage. I've outrun emotions before, but you slow me down without trying. I've always trusted my exits, but you blur every sign pointing out. I don't believe in fate, yet you feel like something written before I learned to walk away. I've left people who begged me to stay, but you never asked, and that changed everything. I thought detachment made me powerful, but your pull reminds me I'm still human. I don't surrender easily, yet something in me softens around you. I've walked away from love like it was a habit, but you broke my routine. I know how to protect my heart, but you make vulnerability feel like home. I've escaped emotional traps before, but you don't feel like a trap. You feel like gravity. I never stayed long enough to miss anyone until you made absence hurt. I thought I was unmovable, but you shifted me without effort. I've always been the one who leaves first, yet you make me wait. I don't fall, I calculate, but you disrupt every equation. I've walked away from people who mattered, but you make me question what mattering really means. I believed independence was my armor, but you slip through the cracks. I've mastered goodbyes, but you make hellos dangerous. I don't stay where I'm unsure, yet with you, uncertainty feels intoxicating. I've left before attachment could hurt me, but you arrived already under my skin. I don't get pulled, I choose. But with you, choice feels irrelevant. I thought I controlled my direction until you altered my orbit. I've survived by letting go, but you make holding on feel natural. I don't linger in emotions, yet you make time stretch. I've escaped love's gravity before, but you're heavier than my fear. I never stay where I lose myself, yet with you, I find pieces I forgot existed. I don't believe in being stuck, but you feel like a place I don't want to leave. I've always known how to walk away quietly, but you make silence loud. I thought distance kept me safe, but you make closeness feel inevitable. I don't lose direction, but with you, every path leads back.